Alright, so for this video, we will be teaching you guys how to actually do a keyword research using Helium10 Cerebro. So I got this idea from Brandon Young and most of other PPC managers that I've worked with. Ito din yung pinagamit ko sa kanila, or rather, ginusto din nilang gamitin. So, it's fine. So, pinakaunang gagawin natin sa lahat is we want to pull up the listing page of the item. So, a big example would be red leather wallet. Okay. So, let's say that our product is sino ba? Let's try, sige to, si Michael Kors. Kunwari, ito ang product natin. So, you can actually see and scroll down. So, let me make this a little bigger. Okay. So, if we will scroll down, ang gusto kong hanapin dito, gusto kong puntahan ninyo ay yung part where you can see the product details. See this side? Where you can actually see the Amazon bestsellers rank. Now, what you will also see here is pang ilan sila sa clothing, shoes, and jewelry. And then the subcategory that they are in, which is women's shops. And then the others, the subcategory that they are in, which is women's wallets. Now, we want to be as narrow as we can. This is the first option that I'm doing when it comes to doing my product, the research for keyword. So number one is through BSR. And then, so I'll open it in a new tab. Now the other option to get the competitors would be, I would go back to the page, the search page, and then I will be pulling Helium10 X-ray. So ito, si X-ray. Ayan, syempre, alam na natin kung paano gumagana si Helium10 X-ray. So it will pull all the data. Check niya yung ASIN, brand, category. You can see here the revenue, the sales. Yan. Kung FBA ba siya, Amazon ba siya, or fulfilled by manufacturer. So, what I do if I use Helium10, or rather X-ray, is I base it on the revenue. That's number one. Okay. And then the second thing that I do, so bumalik siya. The second thing that I actually do is I check the image of, or the product itself. Is it close enough to the product that I am selling, or rather advertising? So, ayan. If it's not, kung halimbawa, parang mahaba yung wallet na binibenta ko, and yung nakita ko dito is parang, like, men's wallet na, like, two-fold lang, I remove it. Or, in this case, since may update naman si Helium10 na pwede mong iselect kung ano yung mga ASINs, then, maybe I'll just do this. Okay, so I'll put a check on this. So, no. So, ang in-advertise ko, or ang product namin is mahabang wallet, so negative no. So yeah, this could be. So and then I'll continue on to get the 10 products for the red leather wallet, and then I will run it in Cerebro. Click on this button here. Now, the other option naman, which will actually lead us to this Cerebro page, is the Amazon bestsellers. So, dito naman, ang mahirap kasi dito, hindi lahat red leather wallet, So, may mga panahon na it doesn't really matter about the color. Depends on the product that you're actually selling or advertising. So, ayan. But this is the other option. Just technically just get the ASINs, like how you actually did it dun sa keyword. So, may keyword based tayo, okay? And then meron din tayong Amazon bestsellers. Now, what you can do here is, if I have kasi Amazon quick view, So I can sift through the 100 bestsellers and check if I can see a red long wallet that may be close to what I'm selling. Then if not, yan, dun tayo sa other option. Okay. So, as you can see, wala. So, yan. Balik tayo dito sa keyword-based tayo. So, ngayon, since it's all in Cerebro, actually, mas maganda na nga ngayon because before, you would have to download the CSV just to get it, or ayan, yung download, or talagay ka copy-paste mo isa-isa. So, this is just a recent update which is very good, and I thank you, Helium10, for that. Alright, so next up, nandito na tayo ngayon sa Cerebro. Now, what I do next here, search volume, I keep it at 100 because anything lower, what me and my other peers think is medyo basura na yung irrelevant na. In English, it's irrelevant yung data niya. Now, position rank, not so much. And then word count, so I just keep it at 2. And then I just choose organic. I don't want to find anything that's na sponsored sila kasi they're paying their ranks for it. And then Amazon choice, I just leave it as it is. Okay. So, they do have also advanced filters. So if you want to show phrases that contain certain words or exclude phrases that contain such words. So, since red nga yung binibenta natin, if something like black appears, tatanggalin na niya yun. Now, and then I click on apply. Since wala naman akong dinagdag dito ngayon, I won't click on apply. Actually, sorry, I will because I entered the 100 as the search volume. Right. So, the next is, ayan. So, 29,000 keywords na lang siya. So, the next step is to actually export it in Excel. Pwede rin naman sa CSV, but I prefer Excel kasi may limitations si CSV. So, now that it's exporting, ako, ang ginawa ko, since very repetitive yung ganitong process, is I did a macro to automate things. I like automating things. It's making my life easier. So, okay. So, I'll go ahead and save it. Alright. So, what you have here are the phrases from Helium10. Okay. Now, the next is, I would like to actually copy ko lahat. Just para lang meron kang data sheet talaga na hindi mo binago. Oops, sorry. Hindi siya nag-copy. Yun pa siya sa kaninang video ko. Alright. And then, paste it in the new sheet. Alright. So, next up, since this is a lot of information to actually take in, the next steps natin will make everything easier and you will see what you're actually looking for. So, I will insert 5. So, medyo lalakihan ko. Okay. Yeah. So, I will insert 5. Alright. And then, ang gagawin ko is I will remove the data here in column B because I want to write here relevancy. Okay. Now, search volume has to stay here. I can delete column D, which is the competitor products. So that's just telling you how many products are there for this specific search term or phrase or keyword. Now, this CPR 8-day giveaway is for another, is for ManyChat. So, minsan, we let it stay, we let it, but this time, I'm gonna remove it kasi hindi ko naman siya isasend sa team members. So, sponsored ASINs, kung ilan yung mga nag-advertise. So, So I don't need that. What I need is the position. So si position or rank, because technically this is the first ASIN that you entered when you actually searched sa Cerebro. Okay? So in this case, since nasa file name siya, I'll just copy it. Okay, and then change it. So si position or rank yun. Take note of that. Okay? And then the rest, the next 4 columns, I will be removing them because I don't need them. Now, as you can see, what remained are the other ASINs. So that's supposed to be 10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright? So next is, since we already have 10, gagawa na tayo ng column, or rather ng formula, under the relevancy cell, which is a count if formula. So it's count if, tapos yung cell na gusto mo i-count, which is dito, D7 to M7. Okay. And then I will be using comma, and I want to do less than 30. Kasi if it's less than 30, it means that on the Amazon page, kumbaga first page siya. Less than 30 product. So, if it's ranking less than 30, ibig sabihin nasa first page. Okay. Now, what I'll do is, since the formula here is done, I will copy it. So, ito, pag naging plus siya, so you see it's from white, nagiging black. Okay. So, I'll just double click on it, and then boom. So, it will do the rest for all keywords na nasa baba. So, ayan, there's a lot. Now, since we already have that, what I'll do on my keyboard is Control A. For Mac users, Command A. So, and then I'll add a filter. Okay. So, yan. Since mayroon na siyang filter, ayan, okay na. Ang gusto kong gawin susunod is check the highest relevancy. Now, what does that mean? So, remember, ang ating formula is count kung dito sa mga cells na to, which is D7 to M7, ay less than 30. Okay? So, kung meron kang 10 ASINs na kinuha sa Cerebro, and then it returned like 10 out of 10, so, ibig sabihin, lahat ng ito ay nasa first page or ranking less than 30. In this case, the answer is 8 out of the 10 ASINs that we searched ay nag-rank sa first page. So, sino yung hindi? Probably that. See? So, it's the last 2 ASINs. Okay? So, that's how you actually do it. Now, next up is, so you would have to sort it descending. So, para si highest relevancy, malilist siya sa top. Okay? Now, yung iba, you can see that there are like, highest is 8, and then there is 0. So, the lower the relevancy, ibig sabihin, hindi sila nag-rank for it organically. Kasi remember, we did the organic ranking lang kanina. Now, the reason why I have like 5 rows here is because meron pa akong mga formula na ilalagay dito just to show kung gaano ka-competitive ang specific ASIN na tinarget natin sa Cerebro. Okay. So, sa third row, no, 1, 2, 3. Alright, dito sa column D, what I will be putting is yung formula na D3, and then I will be dividing it by count A, and then D7 pababa. So I will do Control Shift down and then close the formula. Okay, right now, it's stating 0 kasi, di ba, i-divide natin siya sa D3. Blank pa yung D3 natin. So, for D3, ang ilalagay natin is count if we like counting it. And then, again, highlight this. And then, Control, Shift, down. Okay. Tapos, dahil down, we want to get everything that's yung pababa na less than 30 din. So, we want this, then 30. Close it. And then, click enter. So, ibig sabihin, out of all these keywords listed for this specific ASIN, this ASIN is ranking in the first page for 1,689. Okay, so this one you can actually change it to a percentage. Okay, and then what I want to do is actually copy it, paste it. Okay, so ayan. Now, ayan na yung data. So, to give you what happened here, to give you an idea what actually happened here, kapag itong percentage na to is 0 to 40%, you want to actually mark it green. So, most of them are green, which means that technically they're easy to compete with. Anything that's 40% or between 40% to 70%, we want to mark it yellow. It means that the competition is medium. So, medyo mahirapan ka nang sumali doon. Now, if it's above 70%, it means that the competition is against that ASIN or this product category is actually high. Right? So, let's see. I want to check something. If the data will change, kung halimbawang tatanggalin ko ang iba dito. Ayan. So, ayan. Usually, anything that's ranking below 4, irrelevant na siya for me. So, I'll click on it. 1, 2, 3, 2, oops, okay. So, si 4, natin kung magano siya. Si 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, so usually yung gagawin ko dyan is I just delete it all throughout. Kasi it only means na hindi siya relevant for the other ASINs that are actually. So you see this? The data up top actually changed because we changed the relevancy. So 100% of the remaining keywords that has a relevancy of 4 and above, nagra-rank siya sa first page. So, yeah. So, we will be doing like orange. Okay. So, I'll mark it orange for 70% and above. Okay. Orange. And then, 40 to 70%, we want to mark it yellow. Alright, and then the ones below, we want to mark it as green. Ayan. So, itong data din na to, it can tell you ano yung mga pwede mong i-target. So, pwede mo i-target to, but you want to make sure na, like product targeting ha, maybe low bids, like crawling lang. And then, ito siguro pwedeng medyo aggressive. So, it depends on the strategy that you will have in mind. Ayan. So that's what I have for the Helium10 Cerebro analysis, relevancy analysis. I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot from this. And let me know if you have any questions, clarifications, or violent reactions. Have a good one.